Yo, man, what is good? What is good, everybody? Yo, this is boy Q back in the building again, here with my man Rito. What's it, Mr. Level Up now is what I want. I think
To
what you
level
going
up,
by.
had to change it, had to switch it up on him, man.
It sound like a reject porn star, nigga. But
Yo, all right, that's a good one. That's a good one. I'm gonna let you slide with that one
hey
this
man,
time.
hey man, we back in the building again. Start of another year. 2017, we kicking this shit off with some more shenanigans. But before we get into everything, I got a special guest in the building. Y'all may know him by my man Jay from JustSayWords Podcast. What's good, bro?
What's happening, man? What's out here? I'm glad y'all got me up here. I know we talked about this last year, and this is one of the joint ventures I wanted to do this year starting off. I appreciate y'all for having me.
Hey man, it's all good. I told you we gonna make it work, man. We gonna get you in. You know, you get on here, talk all this good shit that we try to do.
Yeah, man.
But so you know, before we get too far, man, well, go ahead, tell them about your show and what it is that you do.
All right, so yeah, I'm Jay from JustSayWords Podcast. Been in the game a little bit over the year. Been out here basically on Just Say Words, like talking about different stuff. It originally started off with just kind of cracking jokes and talking about like current events or whatever. Then it kind of sprawled out into some different stuff where we kind of talk about like allyship and things we can do to be better men, things we can do to be better allies to different communities, things we can do to just be better individuals, right? But mainly we still try to crack some jokes and have some good commentary. You can go check out the last episode, People with Food, is where we basically I pissed a lot of people off this week by saying red velvet cake was trash.
Oh man.
Yeah, man, a lot of people are very upset that said red velvet cake is trash, but like this is the thing that I had to learn, right? A lot of people in their families, like they associate those foods with those people. If those people are no longer here, they still have that food around, right? So they can still be like, yo, my mom's potato salad, yo, my mom's red velvet cake, yo, my auntie's sweet potato pie, that kind of thing. So, once I said red velvet cake is trash, people kind of got up in arms, man. You know, I had to put a poll out. I had to take census. It was a big deal. But, it was a good learning experience and it was a good talking point, man. So it's pretty dope.
Hey man, I'm used to pissing people off. If you'd have paid attention to Twitter this past couple weeks, man, I've been kind of somewhat of a
Nigga,
star.
where has your head been? Boo? You been hey, I swear, man, I follow you on Twitter and I'm like, yo, what is this Q on?
Yeah, Q just throws like he gets off work and throws grenades in the room and closes the door back. And then he just like, all right, I'm gonna let y'all deal with that.
Hey, man, it's really just to get the conversation started. So I'll go out there and say just some controversial shit. Like, I think the last thing I said, you gotta check out Kenya Talks episode. Matter of fact, shout out to the young lady. She had me come through, talk some noise. But we were talking about things like misogyny, and I didn't drop bombs, but it was more like, hey man, let's really talk about it. And of course, there was some women who disagreed with me. I was like, okay, let's talk about it.
Yeah, no, I think that's dope.
Hey man, look, if you ain't being controversial, man, then you just going with what everybody else saying. It's like there's no conversation and everybody agreeing with everybody else.
Nah, man.
That shit is weak. You gotta stir the pot. If you ain't stirring the pot, man, you get out the kitchen.
Yeah, man. Nigga, it was so bad, nigga. I got my own hashtag, nigga. That's how bad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start calling this nigga Q Time Bomb.
Yeah, Q's got this, like, you got the same contingent of people who come through and be like, they try to, like, it's almost like a go home Roger. like you come on the timeline and they be like, get off the timeline, Q.
Marcus Houston ass nigga. Oh, that's funny.
Hey, it's true. Like, I get on there, everybody talking, and I'll be like, hey, I disagree. And everybody be like, man, look, come on, man.
But you gotta listen to his points though, because a lot of his points do be making some kind of sense.
Yeah, I think that's the thing that's funny, right? Like, I know that there's a point behind it, right? But
Yeah.
like, it's one of those like salt and sugar type shits where you like, I know he means well, but it's fucked up right now. Like, yeah,
Like, man, it's too much too, man. Go on here, man. Goddamn.
You're like, all right, man, there's a really good point behind all of this. But yeah, like, you can't come in and be like, yeah, bitches should pay half the rent. And you like, that's not, no, you should talk like that.
Hey, you're right. I got to work on delivery a little bit. My wife already told me it's not what I say, it's how I say it. But, you know, hey, I'm working on me.
Hey. New year, new you, huh, Q?
Hey, yeah, man. Hey, why you playing? Hey, new year, new me. I forgot to say that shit.
Man, shut the fuck up.
Has anybody even seen any posts like that?
You know what, though? I've seen so many anti-New Year, New Me posts. This shit is crazy. Like, people really on some, man, I don't want to see nobody saying New Year, New Me no more. It's like, I've seen more people say that as opposed to New Year, New Me. It's like, damn, niggas is really on some, I don't want to hear you talking about that bullshit no more because I know you. Yeah. And you ain't gonna change.
No, that's true as fuck because I did that on episode 129. If I hear somebody say New Year, New Me, I'm gonna fuck you up, and I ain't playing, dog.
But it's true, man. How many people we know that still say, man, I'm about to lose those 20 pounds, and it's like 10 years later.
Yeah, man.
And they still got saying that 21 pounds.
Yeah, you've been saying that since 2000, and I think you gained 20 more. What you doing?
Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, real talk, man. We all like one good picture away from being flat tummy T models. Like, I mean, we all about to be up here. Like, oh, there, man. Look, everybody's got some new shit. Every month is some new shit. Like, man, we about to be on juicing now. Oh man, I gotta drink 40 gallons of water a day type shit. You like, look, man, that shit don't work. Just
man, I gotta hit the gym 2 times a day instead. Or
man, fucking 2 a days. It's like, look, man, I got my own fitness facility, and I won't tell nobody to come in that bitch twice a day. Like, I get it. You trying to lose your weight and all that stuff, man. Just come in here, put in the work, and then when you get out of here, nigga, just eat better.
Man, that's it. Only thing I'll tell people like this, man, look, unless you training for a specific sport, there's no reason for you to be in here tossing these weights around like that.
Yeah. Goddamn. Unless you like a fitness model, IFBB person, something like that, you know what I mean? You doing shit for competition. Why you in here hitting 3.8, 345? Like, come on, dog. Go lift houses or something. Walk away from me. Big niggas it's like, for real. Like what was that? Kevin Hart was talking about it. That big dude.
Oh yeah.
Who, come in there, he lift all the heavy weights and all that shit, man. But then he go home and he go to work and this nigga work at T-Mobile.
Yeah.
It's like, nigga, why you so big?
He the mailman. But all right, man. So speaking about those dudes, what about my man here at Clemson, man? I guess he forgot the cameras was rolling. And
that's crazy.
I guess he was. Hey, I guess he couldn't wait.
Bro, one of the linebackers was like, man, shoot, we do that all the time. Like, wait a minute, what's going on in y'all locker room?
Yeah, I'm like,
if they'll do that to an opponent, could you imagine what's going on in their locker room?
Man, I don't want to be at practice that day. I don't want to see what happens in practice when somebody do something good.
Yeah, man, parts of that.
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm chilling, man.
Which, okay, I put it like this. Especially back in football, they used to say weird shit used to go on under the piles. But there wasn't no pile there.
Nah. Yeah. Nah. That was open. That was out in the open. And hey, I'm sorry, fool. I played football for a long time. Q, I know you played ball. Jay, I don't know you very well, man, but you seem cool. You might have, you might not have. But
I just got fat. That's all.
Oh. No, trust me, it ain't no shit like that going on at the bottom of no pile. Trust me, I done pulled plenty niggas off of it, and I done been at the bottom of a few. Ain't nobody doing that kind of stuff at the bottom of a pile.
No, and see, here was the killer part. Because at first I was like, well, maybe it was an accident. You know, dude, my man was falling, tried to get up. My dude looked like he went down and he stopped. And then he went back down. touched and then grasped. I was like, nah, that shit was intentional.
Dog, he did a triple take.
Yeah,
he did a triple take.
He looked at it
and then reached again and was like, and reached again. It was on some Odell Beckham shit. Like, you gonna look down at, woof, that nigga thick. Like, come on,
man.
bro.
Yeah, man. I didn't see that though. I remember everybody talking about that Odell Beckham.
That shit crazy. But like, this is the thing I'm bugging on, right? If you saying, like he said, man, like, oh yeah, well, we do that. I'm like, dog, I watched a lot of football games. I ain't never seen nobody reach down. Look, like my man, yo, that's low-key street harassment. He low-key looked at my dude.
Yes.
Looked in it, grabbed it, stood back up, and then went back deeper, like.
Yeah.
Okay, question.
Go ahead.
Should the Ohio State run, I think that was the running back, should he file like a sexual harassment suit or file a rape case? Because that wasn't even borderline. Like, that was blatant. Like, he took.
All right, hold up. But this is what we should do, right? You should put a poll up, Q, after the show, right? So what's more of a violation? This dude, Clemson, grabbing on this man's ass, or Crabtree getting his chain snatched?
Oh, man. I forgot.
I mean, what's up? I mean, come on. I mean, either way, it should have ended with hands. Like, somebody should have got punched either way.
Because I was talking about it at work, and I was like, man, I play running back. If a dude intentionally grabbed it, I would have said, hey, coach. I would have fought him, and I would have just came back, coach, you grabbed my ass, man. I'm heading back to the locker room. I already know I'm out. I know
it
I'm
wasn't
out.
even on no, it wasn't on no fluke. Like he might have grabbed like the dude grabbed and grabbed and grabbed again. Like, he was reaching for something.
Man, he did it like this dude was at the strip club grabbing. Straight up.
Yo, can I chime in on this nigga Crabtree?
Get him.
All right, check this out. This is the funny part. So my older brother played football with Aqib Talib at Kansas, right? And he knows him personally.
Garland's finest.
He knows, and he knows that Keith talk a lot of trash, but I'm sorry. This is what happened. And they interviewed him, and he said it. Keith was like, yo, I told Crabtree before the game or whatever, if you wear that chain, I'm going to snatch it. Now, if I'm Michael Crabtree, at that very moment, you got to think to yourself, okay, do I wear the chain anyway and in risk of him grabbing it, or do I not wear the chain and be bitched? Because it was lose-lose situation for him all the way up until he grabbed it and he didn't retaliate. Like, bro, you not finna grab my chain off my neck and break it, because you're not finna punk me and tell me, man, don't wear that chain or I'm gonna break it. It's like, man, fuck you, I'm gonna wear my chain.
Yeah, agreed. No, I'm definitely
you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna wear my chain. Fuck you, nigga. So
wait, hold on. Are we trying to say
follow through? What's up, Q?
No, I was gonna say, are we saying that basically Crabtree got Debo and then he basically told him, man, what chain?
Yeah, basically.
That's exactly.
Is that basically what happened?
Yeah, basically he was like you said, he was like, hey, look, man, don't wear that chain. That's like being like a nigga tell you, hey, man, don't come back in this spot, man, I'm gonna slap you. And you been coming to that spot. You gonna be like, man, fuck this nigga, man, I'm coming through.
Man, I'm coming through the spot.
I got to.
Yeah, and then you be like, ah, shit, damn, he really slapped me. Now,
and that be it.
Yeah, but like the time that he slapped you, you like, all right, well, look, it's on now. Like, we got to fuck this place up.
We have to fight. But I'm going to say this now, because I played receiver, and if a cornerback, and this cornerbacks who done told me and the quarterback, you know what I'm saying, they just talking shit or whatever, but they was like, yo, man, don't throw it over here. Tell your quarterback, don't throw it over here no more, number 80, man, because you on lock, you ain't catching shit else. You know what I did? In retaliation, the very next play, scored a touchdown on their ass. You know what I heard at the end during the game? Not a goddamn word. At that moment, you have to stand up to this nigga and be like, you gonna either catch a touchdown on him or we in a fight.
Yeah.
Hey, honestly, I'm waiting to clean them up. I'm hoping they run a sweep to my side.
Yeah.
Oh, we finna go at it.
You finna, it's gonna be like when my man Andre whooped up on what's that?
Corlin Finnegan?
Yes, it's gonna be just like that.
You gotta treat him like Corlin Finnegan, but
Yeah,
you gotta think about it.
You
gotta think about this though. Corlin Finnegan is a little bitty dude.
Yeah, I don't know what
Andre Johnson pretty big. He wasn't gonna win that fight. But see, Michael Crabtree ain't that big, but Keeb ain't little. Keeb like 6 foot, 6'1", maybe 210, 215. It would have been hell. Like it would have been a nice fight. I would have liked to see it. I just wish Crabtree wouldn't have punked out, because now it makes you look even more like a punk because of what Richard Sherman did to you.
I was just about to say that, man. Remember when Rich punked him and he ain't say a thing. So
Richard Sherman punked him, and now Keith Talib punked him. You know what that means? Patrick Peterson is coming for your ass.
Man, look, let's just go ahead and put it like this. Crab don't want it. Hey, just get down, man. You don't want it.
All right, but all right, look, I'll give it to y'all. But like, okay, so Richard Sherman, right? His thing is like it's a post game talk. He's not really chatting with you the whole time, right? The Akeem situation is more like I can see why you wouldn't fuck with him, right? Because this dude shot himself. I know he don't give a fuck about me. I know he don't give a fuck about me.
He did shoot himself. That's true. He did shoot himself. But it's like, dog, man, nah, fool. I don't give a shit what happens. I'm not about to get punked like that. Because now, look, this is what's got to happen. This nigga, Michael Crabtree, has to go home to his kids and explain to them why he didn't retaliate.
Why you a bitch?
I mean, yeah, I'm a punk. I mean, yeah, listen, man. Look, if I'm him, I'm going home and I'm trying to tell the kids, like, I took the high road. I'm trying to be the bigger man. Because I'm lying the whole time. I'm in the car heated.
The whole time.
Yeah, I'm really sitting in front of the kids lying, like.
Oh, he cried in the locker room.
I want to talk about it. I want to use my words.
I'll put it like this. Crab can't tell his woman nothing now.
He can't tell her.
Oh, shit.
I'm about to go get Akeem on you. You better stop playing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's crazy as hell.
Dog, you ain't finna take my manhood like that. Not on national TV.
I mean, dog, like even in basketball, man, like them dudes will go wait by the bus for you, dog. I don't see why they can't wait by the bus. At the football joint, like, look, man, I'm gonna have to meet you outside, dog. Like, that shit is uncalled for.
We gonna
like Odell did. Hey, I'm sorry. Hey, I gotta give Odell his props on this one. At least he ain't no punk though. Odell Beckham gonna fight you. Like he gonna find a way to try to get you back. You know what I'm saying? Steve Smith, he'll find a way to get you back in some form or fashion. You know what I mean? But he got bitched.
Yeah.
All right, I mean, that's a question. I bet that's a question for the ladies. Ladies, if you see your man get punked out like that, can you respect him anymore?
Damn.
Like, really, can you, like, if he come home and try to really tell you, be forceful with you, do you really respect that dude again? Like, nigga, shut the fuck up. You ain't gonna do shit.
Man, shut up, man.
Yeah, you
can't snatch your chain.
Yeah, you can't probably come to the crib and get that shit off like you want to no more. Like, you can't come through and raise your voice in no arguments.
Nope.
She gonna look at you fucked up. She gonna be like, what?
What if his
yell? I know you ain't yell.
What if this nigga's kids are like 12, 13?
Shit.
Fuck. You know what I mean? Like in they preteen, that preteen era where they still impressionable, but they watch you play and they see this happen and you don't do. They're gonna be like, man, they gonna go wash the dishes, son. Man, you wash the dishes, nigga. And that'll be that.
Yeah.
Man, hey,
go get Uncle Keeb on your ass.
Hey, man, that fatherhood shit is something else, man. It's like it's so fragile, nigga. Because once you lose that control, that's it.
Yeah, but see, it's one of them things. Like, all right, like you said, like if your chick see you lose, right, it's one thing. But it's like you lost on national TV, so now it's like niggas like us. Everybody's kids is looking at you like you can't. That's like you can't go nowhere. Like if I'm out with y'all and some shit go down and you're like, damn man, I seen Jay get beat up, man. It's fucked up. You my homie, man, but I seen him get fucked up.
Yeah, that
would be like a nigga post that shit on Facebook Live and get a million views. Like, hey man, look at this nigga getting beat up.
Yeah. Ain't no coming back, man. Look,
hey,
like this. What?
I got a response that say, to your question, can a woman respect you? Hey, my girl say, nope. If you'll allow yourself to get linked, then then that means you aren't man enough to stand up for me. Fuck out of here.
There you go. It's done, man.
Boom.
Man.
I told you, man. Hey, once you lose that, she don't feel protected no more. She like, nah, I gotta find me a replacement, nigga. Where I keep live?
Yeah. Damn. That's crazy.
You just became the alpha male, nigga. You go sit your ass down.
Oh, fuck. All right, so go ahead and segue on that. Speaking of fatherhood, my man, Grandpa Bowden, on some stuff, man. I mean, I guess I don't know what triggered it, but he got on a tangent, which I heard George Carl did as well, but we'll talk about him. So my man Bobby B gets on Mike and Mike talking about how a lot of these kids that he had in his program, about 60 to 70% of them didn't have fathers in their lives. And he felt that was detrimental to them being men. Now, I have a couple questions. One, how do you feel about him saying that? I'll start with that.
The truth is the truth, no matter who it's coming from. Can you accept it coming from somebody of the opposite race, though?
That's the question.
I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, with no man around, you know, it's how do you learn how to be a man from moms? You know what I mean? Without that male figure, it ain't impossible, but it's so much easier.
I mean, all right, I could give you that, right? I mean, as a person who didn't have a dad around, I could definitely tell you it is different. There's shit that I know, like as a grown man now, that I don't know, and I don't care to know. Like there's some shit, like example, right? The other day, I was about to take my car to the shop, and my neighbor's like, "Yeah, why are you taking it to the shop?" I'm like, "I need an oil change." He was like, "You can change it yourself." And I was like, "Yeah, but I make enough money that I could pay somebody to do that."
Yeah, I get that.
So then he was like, "Yeah, but you never changed the oil in your car." I was like, "Nah." And he was like, "Why?" I was like, "Because I don't know how to." But right, you know what I'm saying? Like, now there are dudes in my family who do fuck with cars, right? But I never was on that shit. I mean, I mean, it is what it is. The other thing too, right? There's the older I get, I learned there's many different ways to manhood, right? Like there are different people in your community or different people in your family who will help you reach manhood without necessarily being your father, right? Like I got a fair amount of uncles. My granddad was around. All the other stuff. The position that Bobby Bowden's in, they like I was telling Q on Twitter, man, it's from a position where he's almost like a predator. He knows that there are a lot of single moms. He know what the fuck is going on. We can sit around and look at all these dads who got locked up for shit. The divorce rates is high. All that other shit. The main thing when they go on recruiting trips is they teach, or they not teach, but they speak about how it can help your son become a man, how to put him in the right position. They do the same shit with the military. Them recruiters come in your house and they tell you, "Hey man, we're gonna take your son to the Army or take your son to the Navy. We're gonna help him be a man. We're gonna give him the right morals and raise him just like you would." But really, you like, yeah, I need this motherfucker because he run a 4.2 and he the shit. He all state, whatever, and I need him, and we gonna make $1 million off his ass. And then when he make $1 million, we gonna be like, well, he really wasn't that good. He wasn't no good dude. He ain't really got no values. But that's the whole thing you preached the entire time. But like you said, I mean, if it's the truth, it's the truth. I just couldn't rock with it because it didn't sound right.
I did tell somebody. I said, look, how it came out, I can see where people say that shit's fucked off. You know, especially I don't know if it was Mike Golick or him himself who was like, yeah, that's why they wearing earrings. But I laughed because at that point, because I was like, you know, my grandpa took you, which Rito, you know my papa. He told me that shit. He said he was like, only men don't wear earrings. You know, he's one of those dudes. So I was like, oh, okay, all right. I never wore them, but my pops did. So I mean, it's whatever. But I can say I was fortunate to know who my pops is. My pops was in my life. My parents were married young, but you know, they got divorced. But I still had him. I still had my grandfather. I still had my uncles and all these different dudes around. And I mean, I kind of talk on it like this, like, yes, he knows the situation, and yeah, he took advantage of it, yeah.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, come on with me. Feel comfortable with me. I'm gonna bring you onto this programming. Like you said, make some money off of you. Capitalize as much as I can off of you, and after that, you're on your way.
Yeah. The crazy thing about it, man, like when you don't grow up, you can take it one of two ways. And when you don't grow up with a man around or a father figure or whatever, you know what I mean, it does make it harder because later on in life you got to learn all of these man things. You know what I'm saying? More times than not on your own. Like, lucky for me, I didn't have that issue either. You know what I mean? My pops was around, and this nigga taught me every fucking thing. Like, I know how to change it. I know how to change a tire. I know how to do brakes. I know how to do, you know, a bunch of stuff, a lot of stuff with my hands, and to make me feel more like a man. But I'll tell you what, it ain't nothing like paying the motherfucker to do it for you. When you don't have to. If I don't have to get underneath that car to change that oil, nigga, I'm not doing it. Fuck that.
Yeah, I mean, I've definitely been in situations like you said. I mean, it's good to have it around. I remember a situation that kind of fucked me up. That really made me start thinking about it. Right. I forgot where I was at. Matter of fact, it was my high school graduation. It's my high school graduation. I'm out with my homies. All of us kind of the same. Our pop's not around. So we all kind of, getting ready to get dressed up. And it's like 8 dudes and we in the crib and nobody knows how to tie a tie. This before YouTube though. So so it's 8 people looking at each other like, shit, hey fam, you know how to tie a tie? And they like, nah. And one of my homies, he had came through and you know what I'm saying, his pop showed him, but it's simple shit like that. Like, oh fuck, yo, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, the lesson from him was dope as fuck. Because like now I know how to tie a tie. I've been tying a tie since I graduated high school. But it's one of them things that you never think about too. I mean, on one hand, not having my dad, I could definitely be like, man, I do manly shit, whatever. I'm tough. I've been raised around hood motherfuckers. But that's the same aspect of being like, I can be more in tune or more sympathetic to people. I do know that like there are some lessons that you get by having your dad around, and there's some lessons that you get from not having him around. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's one of those things. I think it's all how we eventually get to that point where you realize like, yes, I'm a man or whatever. And I think the thing that as a society, we let the outside world dictate if you qualify to be a man. And I think we have to stop.
I actually asked this question on Twitter. I'm waiting for people to respond, but the question one was, what is fatherhood? What does your father really mean to you? And is fatherhood on the same level as motherhood? Is it equal? I think it should be, but is it really equal?
Depends on what you mean by equal, because these are two totally different people who bring two totally different things to the table. Exactly. But they bring these things, they make the differences that they bring make you one whole person.
Exactly.
I mean, so without both of them, you don't have it quite as much. You know what I'm saying? Like when you force somebody to step outside of their natural role, then you force them to do things that they aren't accustomed to having to do. You know what I mean? Like if my mom had to be the disciplinarian, that would make her do something that she's not accustomed to doing. You know what I'm saying? She don't have to be the disciplinarian because daddy will be the disciplinarian. You know what I mean? Like I can't go to my pops and, you know what I'm saying? I can't go to my pops and be like, he's not a nurturer. Right. That's my mom's job. Yes. My mom nurtures. You know what I mean? My pops can cook, but my mom's did that. You know what I'm saying? My mom can work and make money, but my pops did that. You know what I mean? So when you live with those two opposite, with those two opposite equals, you know what I mean? It's like what they call opposite but equal. I'm guessing is the phrase I'm trying to come up with. You know what I mean? It makes, like I said, it makes you one whole person, and it helps in your growth and development because all right, I need to go get this from this one. I don't have to go to this one for everything. You know what I mean? It's hard growing up without both of them.
Hey man, I remember this saying. Hey Rito, you probably know this as well.
Probably.
when you were acting up so much and your mom just couldn't do it, she's like, I'm about to tell your daddy. Nah, Mom, I'm good. Chill. Don't worry about it.
Because this is the crazy part about it, man. When Pops got off work, he don't want to hear that shit.
No, I agree.
He don't. You know what I mean? My Pops worked outside in the heat all day long or outside in the cold most of the time during the day. You know what I mean? And my mom, when she was working, she working inside and all that stuff. She got off before him, get home, make sure we had all our food and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So he done been outside working with a bunch of motherfuckers who he really don't like. Working a job. Yeah. He may love what he does, but the people on his job are constantly, especially if you're a black man, they constantly trying to cut your throat at some point. You know what I mean? So I'm already finna come home frustrated. The first thing Pops don't want to hear is, guess what this one did?
Yes.
Because now that whole drive he on his way home, he trying to clear his mind and he want to walk in the house, get that man his 20 minutes to unwind. If you interrupt that 20 minutes, somebody getting their ass kicked.
Man, I remember my mom, every time I got out of control, my mom would say, I'm about to call your daddy. Every time be like, what you done did now? Like, man, she tripping. Of course, that's always how it started. but I mean, it was just something about that, you know, something about knowing that especially my grandfather. I to this day, I only got whooped by my grandfather one time, and that's for going outside without permission. Never did this shit again.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
Hey, it was because it was more, you know, it was more of those things where that shit hurt, but then my feelings were hurt too because I didn't think he would do that shit.
Yeah.
So this shit, it set me right. But, you know, I tried my mom's all the time because I was like, you know, especially as you got older, I was bigger. So I could take whatever she got. So, yeah, I tried my luck at times when I shouldn't have. But, you know, I did it.
No, see, all right, so me not having that is different, right? It's good to hear y'all talk about that. Because my thing is, like, I look at dudes different now from, like, the way my mom was, right? So, example, like, my mom worked at the post office. She had, like, high tenure there. So, you know, she was up there, but she was also an entrepreneur, right? She had her own salon and she ran a small bakery, right? So like you saying, being that preteen boy when you got angst and shit, if you fucking up something, like you get in trouble and you got after school detention, I'm essentially fucking with my mom's bread. She like, yo, I got to get off work. I got to go, like, you know, check the salon. And then I got to go check the other shop. And now I got to drive all the way out the way to come pick your ass from after school detention. You fucking up my bread. So of course, you know, I'm getting beat, but she explained to me that I'm fucking the money up. But on the other side, that I understand how to hustle now. So when I be around dudes who like, damn man, they ain't trying to pay me. I don't know how to make nothing work. And I'd be like, shit, man, I was raised by a motherfucking hustler. I don't understand how y'all don't know how to drum up some revenue, my guy. Like I know. So I mean, and granted too, like my uncles was kind of that way too. But them dudes, they didn't finish high school. They just kind of, like you said, they was good with their hands. They could go out, they can go do work and shit like that. But I always knew, I was always around people, especially the women in my life, always knew how to come up with something. They was doing hair, they was working in shops, they was doing some other shit. It was never like checks was convenient, but they just wasn't coming fast enough. So like that's the kind of the way that I work now. So like if you see me, especially with the podcast, you see me putting shows out constantly. You see me trying to sling the merch. You see me trying to work on other people's shows. I'm trying to do my job and help somebody else with their shit. It's just it's not even work ethic now. It's just like ingrained in you.
Yes. And I mean, it is what it is. It's like I tell everybody, man, look, I got my regular job, but this is what I like doing.
Yeah.
So check this out, Q.
Yo,
go back on the can you respect the man who getting punked? It's kind of along them same lines. But this is the crazy thing. My pops, like I talk a lot about him because he was such a great person. You know what I mean? Like that's why we even get in our foundation fund. But well, in his name and stuff. But one of his basketball kids was acting up at home, and the daddy, instead of him being the disciplinarian for real, the daddy told his son, "Don't make me call Coach Rito." Like, what the fuck? Nigga.
Don't make me call another man to this house.
It's like, come on, bro. See, this is the this is the thing. My pops was all discipline is psychological. Now, it's either psychological from a physical standpoint or an emotional standpoint. My pops had psychological discipline from the physical standpoint. Like, he was finna get in your face. He was finna put his hands on you. He jacked this one kid up and bounced him off of a wall, nigga. I saw it. I was there. This shit was hilarious.
Damn.
My mom was an emotional psychological disciplinarian. She used to sit us on the counter, like just a regular old kitchen counter, and make us look her dead in the eyes. You can't move your head, none of that stuff. You can't move. You just got to sit there and look her in the eyes the whole time until she say you can move. You know how fucking crazy that is?
Hey, man, I got a book report when I got in trouble one time with my mom's. That shit was my butt. Yeah, man, my mom, dad, she made me wear like some cheap ass Walmart shoes one time because I lost my shoes at school. Hey, man, I had cruel and unusual punishment, man. I keep telling you.
No, I had some of that too, man. I'm not even mad at you. Stick me out there with some fucking shoes she got for the supermarket. I'm out there slipping and sliding. Like bowling shoes, man. Fucking dangerous. Almost sprained my ankle.
Hey, man, the best shoes I had was them old answers.
Hey, man, while you playing, I copped a pair of those just recently, but yeah, man, she sent me some shit like some Voights and some shit like I couldn't even remember the name of them. And I'm like, man, I can't rock. I got a reputation to uphold. You finna send me to school with these?
Yeah, man.
I had too much explaining to do.
You finna get talked about.
Hey, I did.
People hold that kind of material stuff to a very, very, very high standard. It's kind of like living next door to somebody who keep their house looking like shit, but you keep yours looking great. You know what I mean? They gonna look at it and be like, yo, we gotta get this nigga the fuck up out of here, or we gonna talk about him all the time.
Man.
You know what I mean? That's like if I'm in a group of dudes and all our shoes is fresh, and then the nigga who come walking up on us who do our homework
some on LED gears.
And he rocking the gears, not even the lights, nigga. He got the gears.
Just say gears.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, man, you can't hang with us. You know what I mean? It's bad.
Hey, man. Hey, I keep telling everybody it's rough out there on the streets. It's unforgiving.
Yeah. But kids are terrible people any goddamn way. I don't care.
I mean, yeah, but that's true though. But right, like that's the thing. Like, I mean, it sucks, but that's the thing that, especially us as black kids or us as black people, that's the thing we put our worth in. Right? Is like material things because we equate those things to status. Like,
that's true.
If I come to Q's crib, right, and he got all like some off-brand Timbs or some bullshit, and I'm gonna be like, "Hey man, what the fuck going on over here?" Yeah. he's like, "Oh well, it's like the same thing," and I'm be like, "Nah, they ain't the same thing, my guy."
Yeah,
Timbs ain't lugs, nigga.
Yeah,
Timbs and lugs. That's the comparison.
Yeah, they still sell lugs.
I mean, I don't know.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Go ahead, man.
It's just one of those things that we do, right? We just equate those things. I think that's the thing that people, that's back to like that Bobby Bowden shit, is where he knows that we equate those things. They want to have the best gear. They want to be the best thing. They want to do this thing. They like he said, oh, the kids wear earrings. Yeah, because we can't wear shit else. So we have to show a status symbol. If you got diamond earrings and you're a wide receiver, they're like, damn, he really out there doing it. He got diamonds already as a freshman. Yeah. So, you know, some type of wild shit like that. That's all.
I mean, but, you know, it goes back because, you know, we don't learn shit about ourselves. We don't know what we're worth. So we have to buy worth. And it's unfortunate. It really is. It's like, you know, I've had people tell me like, man, I went and copped this Versace belts. Like, nigga, for what? Why?
Yeah,
for real. Hey, no bullshit. You remember the belts with that lit up with the words?
Oh shit!
Yes. Everybody was on them. I ain't never bought no ridiculous ass belt like that. It was like, man. So what happened if the battery go out? You just gonna go and change the battery in your belt?
Yeah, I was afraid because somebody told me them shits used to get hot, man. I ain't trying to listen, man. That's like a little time bomb by your balls, man. I don't want no pop. I want no parts.
It's like having a new iPhone 7 in your pocket. Like, nah, not gonna do it, bro. Not even. It ain't worth it. I ain't gonna get that fucking belt. But
back in school, man, I was fly, so I ain't wear honestly, I was a nigga that showed up in like hooping shorts, t-shirt. Now my shoes had to be named. I had to wear either some Nikes, Jordans, or something like that. But other than that, I ain't care. But I still pull. But then again, a lot of dudes do that shit so they can pull females, man. That's what it is.
Yep. And them dumb broads go for it.
Hey Jay, I already know you got something to say. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, man, because listen, man. Hey, I got mad respect for y'all, but y'all be throwing them time bombs out there. You about to get me fucked up out here. I want no beef with Sabrina, man. I want no beef. I mean, it's one of them things like I said though, but that's what those kids equate, right? Like if the small girls see like the dudes in their lives do that kind of stuff, and then they see you doing it too, they're like, oh, that guy dresses like a person I am infatuated with. Or it's kind of the same thing too, like with us, like you want to fit in, right? But I like you said, I didn't have that shit. So I was the kid on the outside with like, my mom could give a fuck less about some name brand shit. Like I had to, like, in order for me to get some name brand shit, I had to like come up with credentials, like the way you apply for a small business loan.
You gotta put out a plan. Like, okay,
yeah, I was like, look, I got all A's last report card. I've been going to school on time. I got my homework turned in. I was wondering if I can get some sneakers. And then she would be like, all right, and we'd go to the store, but we ain't getting no Jordans, and we gonna get some shoes that's on sale. And I got like the Sean Kemp's like right before he retired or some shit. And I was like, man, what the fuck, man?
You got the Rain Mans?
Yeah. See, right. And they, like you said, kids is fucked up, so they don't give a shit. They like, hey, what's up with your shoes?
They gonna spit on the Rain Man.
They're like, yo, what's up with your shoes? And I'm like, oh, these shits is dope. And they like, nah, they not.
not anymore. Like, you about a year behind. What you doing?
I'm like,
hey, fuck the bullshit, man. Hey, look, this is what I did. I wore some Shacks to school. And you know how many niggas I dared to tell me something?
Hold up.
Yes.
Which are we talking about? Walmart Shacks or like Reebok pump Shacks?
No, nigga, I couldn't afford Reebok pump.
Oh shit.
They weren't from Walmart. But them hoes were from Payless.
Nah, damn.
Hey, it is what it is.
Now, hey, look, now, hear me out. I hooped. I knew exactly what the shoes were for, and I used them. Shits was hard body, and trust me, I used them for what they were made for.
Ooh.
I did hard shit in them. Like I ran a lot in them, man. And I tell you what, though. I gotta give Shaq all the props in the world. He put his shit in Payless and Kmart and Walmart and all that stuff. And he sells more shoes than Jordan ever did.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? So he's a genius for that, because I'm gonna make my shit affordable for all of the people who ain't got $200-$300 to go buy a pair of Jaes that's gonna be recycled in a couple months.
Oh yeah, but like on the flip side, right? Like once I became grown and I got my own money, every Saturday, every release, I'm just like, yep, sneakers. You get a check, and I'm like, I don't know what else to do. Let's go to flightclub.com.
This nigga living vicariously through his
hell yeah, my second childhood was dope as fuck.
Speaking of what was I remember they used to have all types of websites where you can make your own custom Jaes, even though this shit was fake as hell.
Oh yeah, I stayed away from this shit.
And niggas still did that shit in high school. What was coolkicks.com or some shit like
that?
Yeah. Nike ID and all that shit. Yeah, I remember.
Oh man.
All right, this is what threw me. All right, because check this out. I don't know if I told this story before.
Go ahead.
I'm substitute teaching at one of the local high schools.
Well, first of all, them kids is fucked off if you are teaching anybody anything.
Oh no, I was in the sack room.
Oh, okay, all right. Do you think?
So I was in the sack room, nigga. I had to sit in that bitch with the blankest fucking face. Like I'm just sitting there, like the whole time, my facial expression did not change for 9 hours.
So you had to say, you put that nigga I'll fuck you up face on.
Basically, I told this one kid, look. I told this one kid, I walked around the desk because it was a long desk facing the rest of the classroom. I walked around the desk in a button-down shirt, slacks, and like dress shoes. I stood in the middle of the floor and told this youngster, he was a freshman. He said, if you're a bigger man than me, if you're more of a man than me, come get in my face and show me you're a bigger man than me, and I won't tell you nothing for the rest of the year. Granted, kid never moved. And I'm he wearing regular old street clothes or whatever, man. I'm wearing a nice button-down shirt and everything with the slacks and shoes because I feel like dressing up that day. Other than that, man, I gotta come in that bitch with a jogging suit because I have no idea what's gonna go down in the classroom. But that day, and I told him, I was like, bro, I'm trying to help him see, but that ain't even the story I was trying to tell.
You threw me, Q.
Nah, but all right, because we were talking about materialism. All right, so this one kid, I guess he looked Hispanic. He could have been Hispanic. He came up to me because I had grown a rapport with him, and he was like, "Man, Mr. Rito, hey man, tell me something." I'm like, "Yeah, what's up, man?" He's like, "Man, are these shoes fake? All them niggas over there always talking, they trying to talk trash on my shoes, talking about how my shoes fake." I was like, bruh, seriously? Like, why is that? Did they buy them? Did they make the shoes? If they didn't buy or make your shoes, why does their opinion even matter? But then I gotta realize it does to some of these kids, but you gotta enforce in them why it doesn't matter to anybody, why it shouldn't matter to anybody else.
Man, look, it all boils down to, because if some people start talking about my shoes and saying how whack they are, I can't dip my penis in random women, nigga. It's gonna be fucked off from now on. I mean, think about it. Back in school, nigga, it was all about what you wore, what you did, and your status, which is what it is when you become an adult, but it's a different level.
Mm-hmm.
Rito, you pulled holes because you played ball. Nigga, that's all you had to say. Nigga, I play on the football team. Word? Yeah.
As crazy as it sounds, I could have, but I wasn't that dude, Q. You know me better.
I was, goddammit. I ain't gonna lie. I mean,
Q, you were like the dude on the practice squad, man. Shut up.
Nigga, hell no. Nah. What it was is this nigga, that's a whole nother story. You know, me and Coach had our own differences. He always said I had shit to say, but it's all good. I knew I had skills. I had to transfer, but I didn't feel like doing that shit, man. It's all good. But it is what it is, man. It's like all it is, it boils down to, like my man was saying, status. If I got status, I get play. If I don't have status, I gotta build status.
No, that's true. No, that's true as fuck. But like, all right, right. So you can, but like any system, you can circumvent it, right? Like you can circumvent that system, right? A prime example, right? So I didn't have Jordans and shit in high school. I just had regular shoes or whatever, like gifts I got for my birthday or whatever gifts like I got for Christmas. But like I got better at planning that shit out. Like, yo, I want something dope because I gotta wear this shit to school. But being able to like crack jokes or like be thoughtful, right? You can get your separate status. Now I hooped for a little bit, like my last 2 years. But it was like, that wasn't enough because you was the funny nigga for the first 2 years of high school. And then the last year, you're like, oh, the nigga that be cracking jokes can ball a little bit. So I was
going to say that too. I was like, now, unless you do the class clown.
you got to circumvent the system. I got to get in here with these jokes.
I mean, you can't just be there.
Something.
You can't be random nigga X just sitting in the back of the classroom thinking you're going to get some play.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
If that's what you want. If that's what you want. You ain't on it, man. Be you. Do you. Man, shit was funny, though. High school, middle school, now it's even trickled down into the elementary school level, man. That's
unfortunately, yes.
Bad. But middle school and high school, I fucking hate them. I hate middle school and high school kids, bro. Because they're opinionated with no real sense. You know what I mean? They think they know, but they have no fucking idea. But it should be bothering me.
But you got to look at it like this, though. Like look how much stuff they have at their fingertips. It's way different from when we was kids, right? Like I know a kid who got a ton of friends on Xbox Live, but he don't talk to nobody face to face. You know what I'm saying? Or it's like, if we had all that shit in high school, man, we wouldn't give a fuck, man. Like, for real, like, real talk, if I didn't get no play from chicks in high school and I can go home and jump online and flirt with bras all night long, I would have been like, this shit doesn't fuck talking to them girls in school. I don't waste. How do you think you got all these seasons of Catfish?
Hey, there you go.
Wait, hold on. First of all, we did that. It was just called AOL chat.
AOL.
Yeah, but that was also the same time, like, your mama pick up the phone and fuck your whole, like, your flip session up.
As soon as you was about to get the number, get off the internet. I need the phone. God damn.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, that's true. But think about like, could you imagine? No, could y'all imagine if we had then in the 90s, early 2000s, and all that shit like Instagram and Snapchat? Like, could you imagine how bad we would have been? We went outside and we hooped with each other, and you knew where everybody was because it was either a hoop game in the front yard, all of the bikes was in the front yard, everybody in the inside playing the video game or something. Like, we were way more sociable than this phantom shit.
Well, it's because we had to be in the same room. Even if you wanted to play games together, the closest thing we had to multiplayer was GoldenEye on 64. Nigga, you still had to be in the same room with everybody.
Yeah. I mean, but on top of that too, I mean, like, we as adults are affected too. I mean, think about how many numbers can you memorize, right? Like,
none.
I used to know like 6-7 numbers, man. Like, if some shit go down, I lost my phone right now, I think I could probably memorize like 2 numbers. And I'm guessing, and I'm telling you, like, legit guessing. Back in the day, dog, I could be anywhere and just pick up the phone and call and dial somebody, man. Like, these kids, they don't remember shit because everything is just, it's at their fingertips.
Right there, everything is instant. It's the microwave era.
I mean,
the ramen noodle era.
I can't think about this though. Imagine the technology we had. As much stuff that we got girls to do back in high school. Imagine if you had the technology that we have now.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, we would have been fucked up. We'd been fucked up in the game,
man. I told my little brother one time. I said, "Dog, as much as I got girls to do stuff on just the phone, and like I said, I was fucked off in the game when I was younger. But I said I can only imagine what you can do now. I'm not condoning it, but I'm just saying you can get videos of shit now."
Listen,
and niggas is getting in trouble for that shit too.
Exactly. Yes.
That's real as fuck. But like, all right, right. So you can look at it from like a different standpoint, right? Like you said, like in the 90s and in 2000s. Do you know how much a girl had to like you to go in her computer room and put her titties on a scanner?
Exactly. You know she down for you.
You like, yeah, this bro put her titties on a scanner for me. This is love. I appreciate you, girl.
This is love. Now, if you want to see that bitch, just follow on Instagram. She'll show you real quick. Man. She'll show the world real quick. It's like, come on, dog, don't. But shit, that's how it is.
Man, I would also say that it's getting messed up because some girls feel like they have to do that.
That's because of these bitch niggas, man. Like, bitch niggas then started to overpopulate the world.
Well, I mean, hey, I have my own theories on that, but that's another show. Then we'll go a whole other hour on beta males, but
oh yeah. But man, you right, Q.
Hey man, it's rough out here in these streets, man. I tell everybody, man, just be safe. That's how it goes. But oh man, look, I know we didn't.
What else we got, man? Because we didn't.
I know, man. I only got one more story to throw out there, and I want to go on first to say I told y'all so, and I think I brought this up last show before the new year. Is your girl Omarosa got her a spot in the White House?
Oh shit!
Why? I don't know. Well, I know why, but I'm still like, why? But, so she.
Omarosa.
Hey, hold on. What's her actual position? I had this shit.
Yeah.
She's supposed to be like the voice of the black people, right? Or some shit. Like she's supposed to just be his like point of contact to go holler at black folks.
Man, he would have been.
It's like social issues, head of social issues. Or
something
stupid.
Director of Communications for the Office of Public Liaison. Nigga, I think I said this. I said he would have been better putting Action Bronson or Eminem in that position than socialize with us. I'm just saying, because Omarosa is the worst person ever.
They made that shit up, and the only reason she got a spot in the White House is because she followed through with Donald Trump's plan for killing her husband off, and he gotta be hitting that.
I just think she's playing the ultimate version of The Apprentice. That's all. She's just playing the real life version. She just keeps playing. She's like, I want it, and I'm still gonna be playing The Apprentice.
But she got fired. Even on The Apprentice, nigga, she got kicked off that bitch twice.
Oh shit, yeah.
Got booted twice. Hey, I gotta say this just because it's true. Donald Trump is dangerous. Like his tweeting and his loose cannon talk and all that stuff like that, man. He is a danger to us. Like he's not I don't know if he's gonna be a good president or a bad president. You know what I'm saying? It's neither here nor there. But as far as information and talking with other people in other countries and all that shit, man, this dude is dangerous.
Man, look, I don't know what to say about him because I mean he hasn't gotten in yet, but there's been a lot of things coming up. In fact, there's been a lot of bullshit going on in the world, like that whole even the whole Aleppo shit that's been going on. I mean, I haven't really got a lot to read up on it, but that shit's back and forth. You don't know what's going on there. You got was it Russia and I think it was Russia and damn, what's the new faction? What's the faction we're fighting again? Damn, I mean,
it's always somebody else.
It's always somebody. I'm trying to remember. Hold up.
See, it's Russia and I can't think of them.
Damn,
not off the top.
Damn, I can't remember. But anyways, it's going back and forth with that. But now with this whole him making up positions for Omarosa, knowing she's not qualified. That's my whole thing. It's like, you know what? I wouldn't even mind if he was at least putting the qualified people in positions, but it's like he hiring his homies.
Yeah.
100% true. Yeah.
That's all. And he hiring a bunch of people who just are completely unqualified for the position. It's never made any sense. You know what I mean? Like, I understand, hey, if I come up, I'm bringing y'all with me. Like, I get that. But if I come up and I'm bringing y'all with me and I know y'all finna fuck stuff up, I might want to take a step back, like reevaluate my circle. But he doesn't. He does not evaluate his circle effectively. He don't go to the intelligence meetings. Why would you not go to the intelligence meetings?
I mean, yeah, but that's the same thing you would do like at like your corporate office, right? Like if you deem a conference or a conference call to be unimportant, you're gonna skip it. And I think that's the way he works. He's just like, it's not really important. Because they're talking about stuff that is bound to happen, right? And he does, and like you said, he is dangerous. It's not that we need to say he will be a good or a bad president, right? Like you said, that is here or there. But the thing that we have to deal with is the way he got to be the president is shit we're gonna have to deal with. You stoked the fire on all these racist people, and then you tried to walk it back once you got elected when you was like, well, I don't, we could work together now. Somebody told me the country has never been this divided, and they blame that shit on Obama. He was like, I mean, the country never was this divided until Obama got in. And I was like, so wait, a black dude became in charge, and now you like, oh, it's a problem? So,
hold on. The country has never been divided?
No, when he told me that shit, dude stopped me and told me that.
He said the country is, he was there, because that's what they said. The country has never been as divided as it has been in during Obama's time. I'm like,
so I guess we're skipping over. I guess those pages of history kind of stuck together. So okay, I understand.
No, yeah, when he told me that shit, I was like, fam, I'm out. Peace, man. I'm good.
Yeah.
And I was like, because I asked somebody that, and you know what they told me? Oh, because they keep talking about it. Oh, that's right. If I talk about a problem, then it's a problem. Wait, hold up.
Ooh, cute. That is a perfect. That's exactly what Joe Theismann was talking about with Colin Kaepernick though. Joe Theismann was like, I don't understand why they gave him their most prestigious award. It was like shit, I can't even remember what the award was. Or whatever it was the top award amongst the team or whatever. And they was like, he say, man, I want to talk to Roger Goodell and see if we can make it a rule that the players have to stand. It's like, I mean, with all of the rules in the NFL, do you really want to implement more rules?
It's the reason they call it the no fun league already. So I mean, fuck it, why not? I mean, they can't do shit anyway.
And still to this day, can't nobody answer the question, how are black people supposed to protest?
Nope, that's still an open question that no one has discussed, just like you said. So I mean, I don't know. So I guess continue doing what we're doing since there's no alternative.
Yeah. I mean,
no, they want them to protest the way they deem fit, right? So they want you to go get a petition and have like 25,000 signatures and be like, yeah, could you imagine like all these signatures and you take to your like whatever congressman and it says at the top, I was wondering if you could stop killing us. Like that would be fucking stupid. I mean, hey, when you get a chance, could you not murder us?
Can I get some fair treatment, please?
Yes.
Yeah, I just
equality.
And you know what? Matter of fact, I want to bring this up too because I remember somebody brought this up, and it was funny because I laughed. I went and asked all the white people I know. They got this one that he's like one of the realest white dudes I ever met, next to my man Justin Ruff. Big shout out.
Shout out.
I asked him because allegedly there was an advertisement for, I want to say, State Farm, and they were showing this black guy proposing to this white girl, which, okay, is interracial dating. All right, that's another discussion.
Yeah.
But there was the comment section was interesting because they had a bunch of people saying this is sickening, this is bad, this is this, and one person even said this is nothing. Was it diversity is white genocide and code? And I was like, is it? Is it really?
Diversity is white genocide.
It's code for white genocide. And I was like, interesting. I went and asked him, I was like, well, maybe I'm missing something. He just looked, he was like, oh, he didn't know. So I was like, okay, well, maybe I gotta ask somebody else. but this is what we're thinking about. It's like when you ask just to say, hey man, just have me treated equally under the law, they think you're trying to be over them. And it's like, no. I was like, nigga, we just asking to be treated. I'm not out for revenge. I'm out just to be saying, hey man, give me equal.
Do I have to say it again, Q? To start off 2017 for the first show, I'm a rehash an old phrase of mine. We just want to be treated like the next person and left the fuck alone.
Well, all right. Well, see, here's the thing, right? I can agree with that, but we want to be treated like the next person, but we want to be included. So it's one of those things where, like you're saying, like diversity, right? It's the same thing. You start seeing it in reverse. Like when Luke Cage dropped, there was white people like, there's no white people in this show. You're like, yo, how many white people you know stay in Harlem? Like HBO gave y'all 4 or 5 seasons of Girls in Brooklyn, where it's just a bunch of white people who only see other white people. Like you got
Friends.
that
show. You name one black person on the show Friends.
The black.
Yeah, Aisha Tyler was like. Yeah, Aisha Tyler was like season 8 or some bullshit.
Man, yeah, she was so far.
Yeah,
so far out there, man.
But yeah, it's like
remember that episode.
But it's so crazy, right? Because like you saying, like if you say like, look, man, we're looking for a diverse cast, they're just like, well, you can't just hire white people. And I talked about this on my show before too. Like you guys can't possibly think that you are the default setting. I mean, that's just what people think they are. Yeah, it's a white commercial. It has to be white. It's weird.
I do believe that is the thought, because when you think about it, let's go back to how we were taught. go back to your basic history books. Who all did you see?
Yes, the white man.
You saw George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Ben Franklin for some stupid ass reason.
Yeah.
So on and so forth. According to most of their history books, it started during the Iron Age. That's where history started. They don't really talk about anything before that in history books.
Yeah.
So, of course, and then, of course, when you get to other groups, let's say just us, where does it start? 1600s, 1400s, the transatlantic slave trade. And it don't even start with that. It starts after we've already gotten here, allegedly.
That shit starts, our history starts in 1619. Actually, our history starts in most history books in 1866, roughly. Because they don't even talk about the black people who fought alongside the goddamn Union and Confederates. They don't even talk about them.
They don't talk about the first guy to get killed during the Boston Massacre was a brother.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's a lot of dope shit that we get left out of, right? Or it's a lot of insanity that we get left out of. Because like you said, there's all these other things that are supposed to fill in the gap. So in all of these things, but they all have their own separate purpose, right? So if you go to church, they give you the Adam and Eve speech and doing all other stuff, trying to, get you to get into that patriarchy and all the other shit. Then you get the history books who just like, well, the white man will always come through and save you when it's time. And did. So like, it's definitely some wild shit out there.
Hey man, it is. But it's funny because that's why I like movies a lot, because movies actually hint towards a lot of bullshit. You want to know one of the first Moors you saw? Well, of course, one of the first Moors I ever saw in film was Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, with Kevin Costner and Morgan.
Oh yeah, Morgan Freeman. Yeah,
Morgan Freeman.
And Kevin Costner was the one sending us. He was hinting like, when we came and civilized your people.
Yeah.
And I was like, that shit's hella deep, but I bet nobody caught that. They think that's just movies.
Yeah.
People don't pay attention to movies enough.
Man.
Like, for real. Like, I've just recently I started paying attention to a lot of the underlying message in movies. Like, the first time I watched the movie, I watched it more for the entertainment aspect of it. Let me watch that shit twice. Next time I'm looking for everything. I'm looking for every hidden message and all of that shit. Because like I said, my favorite movies, a few of my favorite movies, The Matrix, Undercover Brother, for one. Pootie Tang is another one.
Wait,
as funny as this shit sounds, yes.
This shit went left fast as fuck. I legit thought you was about to tell me something.
No, y'all think see you laughing, but if you watch them, you will notice.
I thought you was about to tell me some real heartfelt shit.
No.
Pootie Tang, Undercover Brother. I went, what the fuck?
What you want me to talk about? Shit like The Color Purple?
No, you fucked me up.
No, it's funny because like
you gotta be on your toes fucking with me.
Because you went from Matrix, which is like, okay, it's philosophical, okay, cool. Wait, hold on, Pootie Tang, nigga, what?
Yes. That's a cold pony. That's what we really.
Pootie Tang has bars, man.
A lot of people don't understand what the fuck we talking about, but you know what we mean. Yeah, we say some shit.
Hey, you heard me? Pootie Tang had bars though.
Pootie Tang got bars.
He ain't say no words.
But what's another one? iRobot though. Let me get on some more serious ones. iRobot. That's a big one. iRobot is deep. You just gotta catch it.
Honestly, I looked at it like Star Wars. Say what y'all want. I am the biggest nerd, so Star Wars. I think if you really catch a lot of the spiritual implications of it, it is what it is.
R.I.P. Carrie Fisher before we go any further.
Yeah, before
I
just got into Star Wars for real, man, and right after I get into Star Wars, Carrie Fisher kicked the bucket. I'm like, man, son of a bitch.
So you're saying it's your fault?
No, nigga, I'm not saying it's my fault. Carrie Fisher kicked that bucket. You know she was doing drugs. We all know it. She talked about it.
I mean,
cocaine.
I remember. I think it turned out to be fake, but I remember they said that she said something about Trump doing coke. But I do remember they said Trump threw the best parties that even my man from 2 Live Crew couldn't even stay. Nigga, Uncle Luke can't stay for a party. Nigga, you know it's wild.
Yeah.
Like how
did that rape case ever go anywhere that he was supposed to?
I have no idea.
I think they settled it. They just I think they just broke that chick off. Because it was supposed to go down December 6th.
16th.
Yeah, 16th. Something like that. The 6th or the 16th or something like that. Yeah, I think they just ended up cutting her a check.
All right. So also let's read out some of the shots. So my man, when he was talking about movies, my man Justice Ruff talking about Planet of the Apes.
Oh.
As far as a deep film, hey, why you playing? And he also said he loved Undercover Brother, so he's behind you on that.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out.
Oh man, but look, we've been going on, we've been ranting and all that raving. So, Jay, man, when's the next episode dropping, man?
It depends on when this comes out. If not, I'll drop an episode tomorrow. Hopefully, we can get something up. If not, we'll do one on Sunday.
Hey man, this comes out today. As soon as we end this, because you got folks watching right now. So as soon as it ends, it goes up on the tube of you or YouTube, wherever you want to put it.
That's what's up. Well, yeah, man, then it good. I'm taking Friday off, and I'll catch y'all with a new episode on Sunday.
All right. Rito, you got anything going on?
Outside of the name change, man, we are accepting donations for the benefit in my pop's name, so we can start getting this stuff going. It's the Coach Rito What About the Children Foundation or something. It's really just a give back. It's really just a give back to the community, man, for all of the years of my pop's service. But now it's like everybody needs my pop's. They need his coaching and stuff again. You know what I mean? And we just trying to get that going again. What else? I'm still in the printing business. So, holler at me on that one. I still got my fitness center out here in Beaumont.
All right.
Shit, man. Hey, it's getting bigger, man. I got a few clients, man. I got this one dude I'm training, trying to get him ready to go try out for some overseas basketball.
That's what's up. Hey, in that case, what is the membership price to use your facility?
To use it, if you don't need my help, and you just need a place that you want to come and work out and stuff like that, man, and you just really just gotta holler at me, because I gotta put it all in paper and all that stuff. If you need my help, depending on how many days a week, it just depends on how many days a week you want to come and work. Now, if you're an up and coming trainer and you got your own clients, you just don't want to pay like gym fees and membership fees and all of that old shit, man. Yeah, you just come by the office, holler at me real quick. Whatever you make off of your people, I just get a small cut for the usage of my facility, and you go on about your business. Right now, I'm looking to team up with a few people on some other stuff, and it's a big deal.
Okay, so I guess they can just hit you up on your Twitter or your email for all that information.
You can hit me up on them. You can hit me up on my Twitter at future_fitness8. I don't know how to change that, so it just is what it is. You can find me on my Instagram at Mr.leveluppt87, if I'm not mistaken. And my Facebook page, man. You just add me on Facebook, but you gotta send me a message first, because just add me on Facebook with no message and I don't know who you are, I might unfriend your ass or delete or decline that friend that Facebook friend request.
All right. Jay, just one more time. So also, man, look, go ahead and put like your shirts, anything you got coming up, man. Just go ahead and throw it out.
Yeah. So you can go check out Just Say Words at Just Say Words on SoundCloud, iTunes, Stitcher, wherever you find dope podcasts at. You can also find it on on iTunes. You can go buy some merch. Yo, we got some new merch up. To Tell Someone You Love Them shirt. It just came out today. So go over to teespring.com/stores/wordspod. You can see all the t-shirts that we got. We got shirts for women. I'm trying to put the kids' shirts up soon because I know everybody fresh off Christmas. So y'all got some money back in y'all pocket. I appreciate y'all. Outside of that, be sure to leave ratings, leave comments, do all of that dope stuff. And be sure to do the same for the Critical Dump. Leave all the dope comments, leave all the dope 5-star ratings. That's how we grow the show. That's how we grow our communities. And we definitely need those. So I really appreciate that.
Hey, man, always trying to work with everybody out there, man. Before I even get in, let me go ahead and throw out all my shout outs. First of all, disclaimer, if I forget you, my bad. But, there's a lot of us out here. But, hey, just know it's all love. So, I got to start with my man, John Effect Podcast. Make sure you check out his on SoundCloud. Got Talk It Out, ladies. I'm going to chop it up with them pretty soon. Go ahead and get off my give them my philosophy and let them know how I get down. But other than that, man, I got them. We got Podcast Queens. You got the Podcast Brothers. They doing dope things over there. We have Tequila Talks. We have my man Just Say Words Podcast. We have the man? Was it the Man Child? Yeah, like Man Child. Yeah. Yeah. Check out my man show on SoundCloud as well. Our Roast Chicken. We have Two Shots in the Brew. We have
the Real and Raw Podcast.
Real and Raw.
That's another one.
Good Morning Beautiful. We have my man Drinking Partners.
Yep.
Drinking Partners.
All my homies and classmates, Inside the Friend Zone Podcast. I'm trying to remember anybody else. Shit. Anybody else think about it? Anybody I didn't mention?
Let's see. Who else? We got a bunch of people, man.
I know, man. I'm at to start rating this.
We got the Jaes.
Man, I forget my girl Autumn. Yeah, we got the Jaes Podcast.
We got the Jaes Off the Clock Podcast. You said Real and Raw. Stakes is High. Drunken Nights. Yes. Drunk Mind, Sober Thoughts. Paco, what up? Playboy. Going, what up?
The Officially Street Podcast.
Officially Street, what up?
Shit. There's a lot of
head hurting all these podcasts.
Zoview, what up?
Yeah, Zoview. And what's my man, him and his old lady, man. I'm trying to remember.
Oh, Danny and Cleo, what up?
Yes, yeah, all right.
Oh, okay.
Man, I'm gonna start. Man, you know what? I'm gonna have to just do the homework and write all that shit down and read it all verbatim, and hopefully it don't sound robotic. But other than that,
but hey, everybody support everybody, man. That's how we build and grow together.
That's how we got. Oh, that's what I forgot. Just Say Sports and my man, All Steak No Sizzle.
Oh yeah. Oh, D Murph, yeah. Why Not Sports? What up?
Yeah, Why Not Sports? There we go. So I think I got everybody.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So
if he forgot you, then y'all we still love y'all.
Yeah, man. It's all good, man. No disrespect. But yo, man, look. Hey man, thank y'all for any new listeners. We appreciate you coming through. New listeners, thank you for coming back. So, other than that, man, we finna be up out of here, man. We been on here rambling, but it's all good, baby. Y'all be easy.
All right.